Hello and welcome back. New class 326, right? Marta, 326. She's nodding her head. You see, I'm forgetful. You remember yesterday? I need people to remind me about everything. Yeah, and she reminded me. She said, 326. And I said, great. And then when the camera came on, the red light, my mind went blank. My mind went blank. La expresión blank. Olegario está otra vez, eh? My mind went blank, en blanco. Tuve la mente en blanco. Hey, can you hear it? Can you hear him? I have to teach. I mean, this is difficult. Teaching English on television is difficult. Marta's looking at me. Olegario is drilling upstairs. And the lights are shining on me. It's very hot. I'm starting to sweat. And I have to teach English. Yes, todo por la causa, right? Yes, everything for the cause. Everything for the cause. All right, Unit 29, page 317.4. Today is, what is today? Today is Wednesday I don't know. Today's Wednesday the 11th. Is today Wednesday the 11th? No, the 10th. Today is Wednesday the 10th. Of course, I'm recording this program before you see it. Today's Wednesday the 10th. So, por lo tanto, so. También se puede decir therefore, pero eso es de filósofos. So, if today is Wednesday the 10th, that means that yesterday was Tuesday the 9th, which means that tomorrow is Thursday the 11th, which means, lo cual quiere decir que, which means that the day after tomorrow is Friday the 12th. Is that right? Yeah, that's right, Marta. Yeah, Friday the 12th. Así lo decimos. Viernes día 12. Jueves día 11. Thursday the 11th. Wednesday the 10th. Tuesday the 9th. Monday the 8th. Sunday the 7th, etc. All right. The dates. Yes, today, as I'm speaking to you right now, it's March 10th. March 10th, 2021. March 10th, which means yesterday was March 9th, which means tomorrow is March 11th. Los americanos decimos así las fechas, así los canadienses. Los británicos dicen March the 11th, que casi me gusta más. March the 11th. Yesterday was Tuesday, March the 9th, and today is March the 10th. Así los británicos. O, al estilo español, the 10th of March, the 11th of March. Choose whichever one is easiest for you. All right, it's 11:30 in the morning. Yeah. It's almost 11:35. 25 minutes to 12. Yes, sir. What time was it, Richard? When? When you were born? My mother told me that I was born at 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock. ¿A qué hora? La expresión a qué hora es simply what time. Un purista raro diría at what time. Pero si dices, ¿a qué hora le llamaste ayer? At what time did you call him? No se dice nunca. What time? What time? ¿A qué hora tengo que estar ahí? What time do I have to be there? You have to be there at 3 o'clock. My God, it's 2:30 now. How long does it take? Well, it depends. It depends on what? What does it depend on? I need to be there at 3 o'clock. You need to be there at 3 o'clock sharp. Be careful because the boss doesn't like people who are late. Yeah, I know. How long does it take to go there? How long does it take? Well, it depends. Well, if you walk there, it takes 40 minutes. And if I walk fast, 35 minutes. Uh-oh. Okay, and if I use my car, well, where's your car? Well, it's parked downstairs in the parking garage, in the underground car park. Well, how long will it take you to go to your car? Because it takes 20 minutes by car, 40 minutes on foot. It takes 20 minutes by car. Now, if it takes you more time to go down to your car, to get it, to drive there, to park, and then to go up, you will probably get there late. Well, then what do you suggest? I suggest you catch a cab. Excuse me? I suggest, sugiero. I suggest, doble G, pero con diferente pronunciación, la primera con y la segunda. I suggest you catch a cab. What? You catch a cab. What's a cab? A taxi. Oh, yeah, we say taxi or cab. Taxi driver, cab driver. Incluso decimos taxi cab. A taxi cab. Lo decimos dos juntos. There are three ways. Para decir un taxi, there are three ways. A taxi, a cab, or a taxi cab. All three are very common. To catch a cab driver, a cabbie, a taxi driver. All right, so I recommend you catch a cab. In 20 minutes, you're there. Okay, but you'd better leave now. Eh? You'd better leave now. You'd better leave now. Esto lo veremos más adelante. Más vale que te marches ahora. Eh? Más vale que salgas de aquí y cojas el taxi aquel. You'd better, you had better. Cuando es amenaza o consecuencias negativas, deberías irte ya. Pero cuando es con mucho ahínco, muchas amenazas, más te vale ir ahora, ¿eh? Más te vale. You'd better, you had better. Eso lo veremos. We'll see this a little bit later. You better watch out, you better not cry, you'd better not pout. Okay, so it's 2 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock, recuerda, en punto, son las 2 en punto. Quiero que estés aquí a las 2 en punto, ¿eh? Ni antes ni después. I want you to be here at 2 o'clock sharp, como puntiagudo o afilado. At 2 o'clock sharp. I want you to be here at 2 o'clock on the dot. Se dice incluso más este último. En la punta, en el punto. .com. I want you to be here at 2 o'clock on the dot. I want you to be here at exactly 2 o'clock. Pero tiene 2 o'clock sharp. Y si dices on the dot or sharp, se añade a clock. Ahora, si decimos PM o AM, no. I want you to be here at 2 p.m. En este caso no se dice o'clock. We never say 2 o'clock p.m., 2 o'clock a.m. We say 2 a.m., 2 p.m., 2 a.m. What time is it now? It's 11:20. No, excuse me, it's 11:40 a.m. Antimeridium. Okay, so Napoleon Bonaparte lived in Corsica from 1769 to 1791, more or less. After that, he went to Paris. It's not true, but he went to a military academy at the age of 12. The 30 Years' War lasted from 1618 to 1648. 1618 to 1648. Charles I was the king of Spain from 1516 to 1556. 1556. So, Charles I was the king of Spain for 40 years. For 40 years. The Spanish Second Republic was from 1931 to 1939, really, with Negrín in Barcelona, yeah. So, the Second Republic lasted 8 years, from 1931 to 1939, from 2. Ahora, the current democratic system in Spain has started in 1978 with the passing of the Constitution. So Spain has been a democracy since 1978. Recuerda, desde, hasta es from to, from to, from to. Periodo de tiempo cerrados con principio y fin. Si no hay fin todavía, sigue vigente el periodo en cuestión. Presente perfecto y con la palabra since. Spain has been, presente perfecto, a democracy since 1978. Since 1978. Spain was a dictatorial regime from 1939 to 1975 for 36 years. But since 1978, Spain has been a democracy. And between 1975 and 1978, Spain was from 75 to 78, Spain was in transition between an authoritarian regime and a democratic system. Okay, from to. All right, 2 and 4. Yo estoy aquí para enseñarte inglés. Escucha. I'm going to give you 2 alternatives to translate this. Estoy aquí para enseñarte inglés. ¿Cómo se dice? 1. Opción 1. 1. Option number 1. I'm here to teach you English. Option 2. I'm here for teaching you English. Which is correct? Which is correct? I'm here to teach you English, or I'm here for teaching you English. The correct is number 1. I'm here to teach you English. Ahora bien, si yo fuera una máquina y Marta pulsa un botón, good morning, welcome to a class, it says I'm here for teaching English. I'm a English teaching machine. All right. Entonces, for más gerundio es funcionalidad. A microphone is for propagating voice. It's for amplifying sound. Hello, hello. A microphone is for amplifying sound. Estoy expresando su funcionalidad. ¿Para qué funciona? ¿Para qué existe? Okay, a microphone is for, más gerundio, for amplifying sound. Yes. A pencil is for writing. Yeah. It's not for putting behind your ear. A cup is for holding liquids. A cup is for holding things, usually liquids, all right, not pencils. A cup is for holding things. Una taza es para contener cosas, agua, etc. A cup is for holding pencils, for example. Yes. Functionality. Un abrebotellas, ¿para qué es? What is a bottle opener for? A bottle opener is for opening bottles. What's a can opener for? A can opener, when I came to Spain in 1972, I got an apartment on Rosales Street, and I bought cans, latas de fabado, these little classical can openers. I needed a week to learn how to use this thing, but they're very good, eh? Can openers. Now electric, you can open the can. Abre latas. A can opener is for opening cans. A bottle opener is for opening bottles. A corkscrew is for opening bottles of wine. Yes. If you have a bottle of wine, you need a cork. Cork is corcho. Cork. Screw is tornillo. So tornillo de corcho. Bueno, yes, es un sacacorchos. It's a corkscrew. You need a corkscrew. A corkscrew is for opening bottles of wine. All right. A fork is for eating. A fork. That's functionality. Ahora bien, escucha. A pencil is for writing. Okay? O también se puede decir pencil is for writing with. I use a pencil to write. I don't use a pen. Ahora bien, me he introducido a mí mismo aquí, en la ecuación. Antes decía, un lápiz es para escribir. Funcionalidad pura y dura. A pencil is for. ¿Para qué es? Es para escribir. Is for writing. Ahora, he entrado yo en la ecuación. Uso un lápiz para escribir. Eso ya, ya no es funcionalidad, es propósito. I use a pencil to write. I use a can opener, normally, to open cans. I use a corkscrew to open bottles of wine. But sometimes I use the corkscrew for other things. For example, if I have a bag of potato chips, una bolsa de patatas fritas de bolsa, and there's very few at the bottom, I will take the corkscrew and then it helps me tear open to access the potato chips better. So I use the corkscrew sometimes to do other things. I don't always use it to open bottles of wine. Now, a corkscrew is for opening. Fíjate. Ahora, un saco de corchos, ojo, es para sacar corchos, pero a veces lo uso para cortar algo. La punta del corkscrew. A corkscrew is for opening bottles of wine, but sometimes I use it to do, infinitivo, other things. Okay? Now, está todo explicado aquí. Everything is explained here. Inclusive, aquí dice, ante la duda, tú, siempre. Porque es también correcto to say, a microphone is to amplify a voice or to amplify sound. A microphone is to amplify sound. A microphone, cuando es funcionalidad, también es correcto con tú. Menos uso, pero es correcto. Entonces, ante la duda, siempre tú, porque nunca fallas. Pero oirás mucho más formas gerundio para funcionalidad. So, yes. Can you hear him? Todo por la causa. All right, so, yes, let's go on. Vocabulary booklet and translation booklet. Number 11. Are you ready? Translation booklet 10. Well, it's on book 2. Well, page. Mejor la página. Page 94. Yes, page 94. Translation list 11. Are you ready? Están hablando de ti, eh? They're talking about you. Yeah. Yeah, they're talking about you. They are. They're talking about you. They're not talking about me. And they're not talking about Marta. They're talking about you. Specifically you. ¿Por qué estás escuchándoles? Why are you listening to them? Listen to, listening to. Why are you listening to them? Well, I'm listening to them because they're talking about you. Yeah. ¿Con quién estás jugando? Who are you playing with? I'm playing with you, Richard. No, you're not. You're not playing with me. You're playing with my feelings. Estás jugando con mis sentimientos. Eso es otra cosa. That's not playing with me. You're playing with my... ¿Con quién estás jugando? Who are you playing with? Están despertándoles ahora. They're waking them up. Yes. There are several people sleeping in that room. Now, Tommy and Jimmy are waking them up. Los están despertando. O les están despertando. They are. They're waking them up. They're not waking me up. They're not waking you up. They're not waking Marta up. They're not waking us up. They're waking them up. Despertándoles a ellos. Escucha. They're waking them up. Y lo hacemos. They're waking them up. Them up. La mopa. Them up. They're waking them up. Them up. Them up. Them up. They're waking them up. All right. No estoy comprando nada, eh? I'm not buying anything. Yes, you are. No, I'm looking. I'm not buying anything. If you go to a shop in London or New York and a person approaches you, says, may I help you? In a shop, for instance, for clothes. Said, no, no, thank you. I'm just looking. Así se dice. Solo estoy mirando. Se dice en inglés, I'm just looking. Or I'm only looking, pero mucho más just. I'm just looking. No estoy comprando nada. I'm not buying anything. Oye, ¿por qué nos están vigilando? Why are they watching us? Why are they watching us? They're watching us because they think we are going to do something that we shouldn't do. And that's why they're watching us, because they think we're going to do something bad. They think we're going to steal a pencil. Said, mira, uno de los lápices del Vaughan ese, de su programa. Yeah. They think we're going to steal. So that's why, es por eso por lo que nos vigilan. That's why they're watching us. To watch, estamos viendo la televisión. We're watching television. We're watching TV. Richard, do you watch TV every day? Yes, a little bit, not much. I watch TV maybe 20 minutes a day, not too much. Yesterday, not even 20 minutes. Yesterday, maybe 5 minutes. But sometimes I'll watch TV for 2 hours, if there's a good movie, for example. Estoy empezando a comprenderles por fin. I'm beginning to understand them. Who? Women. Finally, after all these years, I'm finally beginning to understand women. No, desengáñate. It's impossible. To understand women? Yeah, not impossible. But I think I'm beginning finally to understand women. All right, se te están olvidando demasiadas cosas. Huh? Yeah. You're forgetting. You're forgetting too many things. I know. I need you to remind me. I need you here to remind me of the things I need to do. Te necesito aquí para que me recuerdes de las cosas que tengo que hacer. Yes. I need you to be here with me to remind me of the things I need to do. Yes. Yes. Se me están olvidando demasiadas cosas. I'm forgetting too many things. ¿Qué estás aprendiendo? What are you learning? Me? I'm not learning anything. I'm too old to learn things. But you're learning English. Yes. Estamos aprendiendo a conducir. We're learning how to drive, or we're learning to drive. Ojo, con learn, el how es opcional, pero lo recomiendo. Lo recomiendo. Sé conducir is I know how. Mandatory. How. I know how to drive. I know how to drive because I learned how to drive, because he taught me how to drive. Aprendí a conducir porque él me enseñó a conducir. Y por esto sé conducir. I learned how to drive because he taught me how to drive, and so I know how to drive. Ahora con learn y taught puedes saltar how, pero con no, no. Y por esto casi recomiendo que uses how siempre. All right, and it sounds better. He taught me to drive. He taught me how to drive. Me gusta con how. He taught me how to drive. I learned how to drive when I was 15. And I know how to drive today. ¿Por qué la estás dejando? Why are you leaving her? Why am I leaving her? I'm leaving her because I don't love her anymore. You don't love her anymore? No. And that's why I'm leaving her. Poor girl. Are you breaking her heart? No. Because she doesn't love me. She's in love with another man. So I'm leaving her because I don't love her anymore too, or either. ¿Por qué la estás dejando? Why are you leaving? O sea, to leave, escrito leave, leave, es salir de una habitación. Cuando termine este programa, saldré de esta habitación. When I finish this program, I'll leave this room. Leave es también marcharse. Me marcho. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Me voy. I'm leaving. Ahora bien, ojo con irse. Irse también puede ser to go away, no to leave. Si tienes un lunar aquí, que uy, tenía un lunar durante 10 años y ya no está. Se ha ido. Esto es not to leave. To leave es marcharse. No puedes decir el lunar que tenía aquí se marchó. Se fue. Pues se fue. Durante la noche se fue. It's not here anymore. It went away. Cuando irse, en el sentido de desaparecer, is to go away. Irse en el sentido de marcharse es to leave. To leave. I left. Y también abandonar a una persona, a un sitio, ¿verdad? O dejar a una persona. Querida, te dejo para siempre. I'm leaving you for good. I'm leaving you. I'm leaving. Están marchándose ahora. They are leaving now. They're leaving now. Ella está perdiendo su voz. She's losing her voice. She's losing her voice. Me, I'm not losing my voice. And between now and tomorrow, I'm not going to lose my voice. So, see you tomorrow.